only quote about stress that has ever stuck with me. That I got these, cute. Oh my god, well you can do that on your YouTube channel.
Excuse me, ma'am, you're not allowed to film here. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, ma'am, ma'am.
Emily?
Emily. Where is she? Freaking out, eating my finger. Cream cheese donut. It's like really hard.
That. Let me see it. Oh, hold it up to the. Ew, is it literally just a donut filled with cream cheese?
That tastes like a crab rangoon with sugar on it.
Ew. This girl DM'd me. No, okay, it's coming back to me. I'll give my address to anyone. So we have an unboxing and these. I thought Revice Denim was never gonna give me this, and I have no idea what's in here. I think I got overalls 2 months ago. Does that sound like me? Let's unbox for planning.
See how the silence said it all.
No, you thought you ate plate.
There's so many better places to unbox in our house.
Oh my god, well you can do that on your YouTube channel. Whoa. Oh, that is so cute. It looks like it says SZA.
That looks like huge. Bro, look, this is the type of shit I would buy this with your code.
Really?
Yeah, look.
How do you want to feel today?
Today's like morning, because it's more, you have the day, morning. Oh my, like this is the type of shit that like I need, except you have to like live with this like biblically. Really cool, and if you want to send one to her cool roommate.
He's a model. Stop cursing. Okay, forgot I got these. Cute.
This is the size of your waist. One leg is the size of your waist. Like you can just hear those pants. So like imagine Mia walking around the house in these baggy beep pants, and it's just so loud. It's literally just.
Can hear me coming.
It's literally just like really wide,
that
but
looks
it's
really,
cute.
Smells like a factory. That looks really big though. Yeah, it's a brand I found on Instagram, and their prices are the same as like pepper mayo and all that, and but it feels nice.
Are you gonna go out tonight? Okay, yeah, you should. It'll be fun. Story time. My roommate tried to murder me with scissors in the kitchen on the video, caught on camera.
My favorite ever. I bought this when I was on tour, and it just came now, just fine. And the brand is sending me more for free, so I'm so stoked.
And you see how good her skin is? Yeah.
Entirely from this.
Let the skin speak for itself.
Exactly.
It's almost as scary as like fire sign. Just like,
I move like a fire sign.
And it's like scary to live with.
Lion's mane for my brain. I'm in Spain without the S, and this is gonna fix me. This is, I'm just kidding. People were like, this is so insane, you're so insane for taking all these supplements. Like,
a little bit.
Okay. Lion's mane, turkey. I don't know where. My brain works faster when I take this, and it's this brand.
I'll hide.
There we go.
Turn the camera, cut the camera.
I got a long drive ahead. I have this to fuel me. And we're just gonna talk, because I got like 4 hours on the road, so I'm like, holy crap, so much to tell you guys. My name is Mia Marsicano, and I'm kind of sick right now, you can kind of hear it, but I just wanted to update you guys and talk, because hey, I missed you, so let's do it. October recap, brain recap, what's going on, what's happening, yeah. You'll think Florida will have any type of elevation at all, but it's just a trash landfill that they put grass on top of. I feel crazy, and I don't mean crazy like crazy boots in the brain, but I just feel kind of like lots of patterns and things in my brain that haven't worked and have worked, and who I've identified myself with in the past. Like everything is kind of breaking down right now, and I saw this video that was talking about the astrology of the time right now. I don't know if you are into all that stuff, but everything just kind of resonates with me that is currently happening that I read about regarding life and stuff, so I kind of follow it. And someone was explaining how something at the age of Aquarius or whatever, we got a peak of it in the beginning of the year, and then it came away, and now it's only going to come back starting January of next year, 2025. And the period right now feels like as if someone is like shaking a Coke bottle, and it's bubbling, and it's really tight, and it's just awaiting and agitated, but it's not exploding yet. And they said that life right now feels like that soda can, and which I completely resonate with, because I feel like this area right now is so like everything is breaking down and being broken for then life to like build back up in a stronger way. Or this is just the time where a bunch of change happens to be happening with me and all my friends and everyone in the world. I'm just going through this whole like mental renaissance where like my old identity of like what worked for me and what I always stood true to and what I did, I thought that that type of personality in me was set in stone. But from multiple people in my life, everyone has just told me like, Mia, you just need to follow your heart and stop thinking so much and stop having everything be so polar and just do what you want and what feels good in your heart. And I'm like, oh my god, duh, like that's literally what life is. Like I've always just lived with my brain and been so logical about things, or what I thought was so logical, but it was really just me doing what I thought needed to be done to protect my heart, to not be hurt. Like I would cut people off the second that they weren't perfect with me because I was so scared of being mistreated. I would be all or nothing with relationships. I would be all or nothing with anything. Then I'm realizing like, wait, I understand these things from a whole different perspective now, and I don't want to live the same way that I always lived. So some things need to change in my brain. I don't know, when something doesn't work, you don't need to keep shoving it in that spot until it works anymore. You just got to do what feels good. Yeah, so that's the phase of life I'm in right now on October 29th, 2024. I'm just like, wait, why am I still trying to adjust myself and live under standards that don't resonate with me anymore, and do things that I don't want to do, and people pleasing? And I still find myself people pleasing despite talking about it, despite being super aware of it. I never realized how truly many layers there are to people pleasing. I need to constantly go back into my own body and be like, wait, what is it that I want right now? What makes me feel good and what doesn't make me feel good, and what should I be doing and what am I doing for them that I shouldn't be doing? Because anytime that you're acting out of alignment with yourself, it's just going to lead you to resentment for these people, or resentment in yourself when you're not doing what you want to do. And I'm not saying that you don't owe anyone anything. If you don't want to do something, or something doesn't work for you, it shouldn't be placed on you. Obviously, like, pick your friends up from the airport, be there for people. If one of your best friends are crying but you're not in the mood to help them, you're still be there for people and be invested with people, you know? I mean it like that. I just mean like in other ways. If something doesn't work, don't force it to work. That's the phase I'm in right now. But yeah, I'm just trying to give myself more grace for I've said so much without really saying anything. But I kind of like it, you know? Because it's still the same messages, and I feel like you can resonate with it just as much, whether I explain the actual details or not. But another thing I'm realizing in October is that things are gonna fall apart, and it's not actually falling apart, it's just entering into something new, and it's okay for things to be wrapping up. I think true unconditional love is when you love someone despite any phase they're in, despite what access that you have of them, despite what is going on. I think true unconditional love is just loving them regardless throughout everything, as far apart as you are, as different as you may be. I'm really learning that through like conversations with my best friend, roommate, Andrew. To give some actual substance to what I'm talking about instead of just like saying a bunch of that stuff, I learned that I absolutely have to be out of the place that I'm living in by March, which is so jarring to think about, because I have lived in South Florida now for like 3 years. Like I grew up in New Jersey and I moved down here for college, dropped out of college a couple months ago, and this place is like all I've known. I lived in the dorms and then I lived in this apartment, and I don't know where I want to even move. And I'm just supposed to know, and I'm just supposed to like let it play out, and I'm just supposed to like my brain instantly like wants to claws in and like control everything, and I'm trying to just really sit back and be like, everything is gonna work out, the path is gonna illuminate as it gets closer, and I don't need to instantly figure everything out right now. I used to be so good at handling all of that stuff and get bad emotions and scary emotions and not thinking about the future, and for some reason it's hard again. I'm not taking it as my brain kind of like backtracking, I'm kind of just taking it as like new levels, new challenges, new things to be okay with and to adjust to. and life is great. Like, life is amazing. I'm remembering that, like, anytime you have stress, you are just putting yourself through it twice. That's the only quote about stress that has ever stuck with me, is that it's going to happen no matter what. Like, I always refer it to getting cavities filled at the dentist, because it's absolutely terrifying, like getting a needle in your mouth and then drilling. Like, I could literally get like chills even like thinking about it. And I would just tell myself every time I would like have a cavity, like an appointment that I had to make for that, I would be like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to put myself through it twice, because I absolutely have to go through it once, so that can be enough. And I'm not gonna put myself through it twice. And I kind of apply that with everything with stress, or I try to. It doesn't always work, but just thought about the future too much, which makes sense because the future is so uncertain right now, but it's not gonna be any more certain when you think about it. And yes, you can plan things. It's good to plan and like have your stuff together, but there's a difference between planning and like absolutely trying to control the uncontrollable. So I'm trying to not do that. Yeah. But overall, I'm happy. I'm good. Life feels so heightened emotionally for me right now, and I've never experienced this. But also to add, right now, it's so cool. I'm about to hit, this is like a mental check of where my everything is at right now. I'm at 16.9K on Instagram, which is so cool because for some reason, always, I don't know why, I always told myself like when I hit 17K, like even before, like when my following just started going up, and I was like, whoa. When I told myself when I hit 15 or 17K, that's when it would be like real to me. It's just so funny because like I'm gonna hit that like tomorrow, and you realize like nothing really, once I hit that, like I wonder how it's gonna feel, but nothing is really gonna, I don't think it's gonna feel any different because nothing else has felt any different. Like when I hit 10K, I was just like, oh wow, like I had to, like that's a number. You know what I mean? Like nothing really changes because everything that you ever feel is internal, you know? And I'm not saying that like accomplishments don't make you feel anything, but you realize that like the journey was the reward, and the reward is cool, but it's the act of getting there that's even cooler. And because then I'll, you know, what's the next thing? When I get $10,000, I'm gonna feel this, but it's like, no, it's you always feel the same, and then life is kind of controlled in the mundane and the little things, and feeling good about yourself. But it's really cool that I'm about to hit 17K, so, and I'm so grateful because I love talking to people, and I love getting DMs, and I love talking, like I try to reply to every single comment. Not on YouTube, because if I see another YouTube comment, that's they're a lot, but on Instagram it's so cool, and I love the community on Instagram. When I show my best friend my DMs, he's like, your niche is so you, like the people that follow you are so you, and I'm like, I know, like they're my friends, like I love it, like it is so cool, and I want to go on live and stuff, but I'm like kind of scared, but that doesn't matter, I should just do it. Like now that I say it out loud, like yeah, I should just do it. I'm also gonna go on another tour with my stepdad in January. Not for 40 days. For reference, my stepdad is a musician, and I'm going on tour with him. And I've been on tour with him, and I'm gonna go for like 2 weeks because it's good money that I need. Also, one more thing randomly before I actually go. You post on social media, or if you want social media to help you excel in any way, then this is for you. No matter if you're a realtor, a singer, whatever I'm doing, you need to get perfectionism out of your head and stop caring that every single picture has to be your next big one or next big thing, or you need to look absolutely perfect or say the absolute most perfect thing to avoid scrutiny and judgment and people perceiving you wrong or people perceiving you in a certain way, because you can't care so much about what people think on social media. Like, and it is like, okay, you want to be a perfectionist, you want to always put out your best stuff, quality. Don't really care about that as much when you're beginning, because in the beginning, until you've made it, like all that matters is that you're consistent. And if you can't be that, then nothing else will work out, because if you're too stuck in your head thinking about like, do I post this, or are people gonna leave me like this, you're never gonna, like, that's not the type of mindset of a person that successfully makes it doing that. Food for thought, because I just posted an Instagram picture and I'm like, if I notice myself thinking about it for too long, I'm like, all right, enough, like, it's just a picture, like go touch grass, seriously. That's all I have to say. This was just a car ride full of yapping. I love you, thank you for watching, thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see and I will deliver it, and I'm gonna try and edit this super quickly and get this up, and I appreciate you and thank you so much. Okay, bye.